Well, that's a great way to start this video. Our lips separate. CL-senpai lets her arms fall to the side and pulls back from me. The hallway is silent. Seeing the blue moonlight faintly shading the world jolts me back to reality. I just made a big fool of myself. Even though there is no way out even for me, it's meaningless to embrace her. But I couldn't refrain from doing so. If I could, I wanted to stay like that forever. Tono-kun, is it okay to say that? Sorry, I wasn't thinking. I don't even know what to do with myself, and I was saying such haughty words. That's not what I'm saying. I'm asking you if you really can make that sort of promise with me. The weakness she had in her voice has disappeared completely. Of course. I'm like this, but as there's a piece of me remaining, I'll always love you, senpai. Oh, God. Please don't say irresponsible things. If you're going to make me happy, you have to stay as Tono-kun. That's true, but it won't happen. I can't even trust that I'll be myself the time tomorrow comes. Sorry. I'm hopeless. Senpai, when I get to a point where I can't turn back, at that time, I will not let you die, she declares. She strongly interrupts my words. I will not let you die. I won't let Roa have you. Senpai, but how the fuck are you gonna do that? I will protect you. I will save you no matter what. So please do not say that. Senpai quickly stands up with a serious face, tends to my wounds. And with a serious face, tends to my wounds. It seems they've already healed. It's nighttime, so your body is more like that of a vampire's right now. Thanks to that, you were not killed. Maybe we should give Roa some thanks. Fuck Roa. Roa's an asshole. He's a crazy motherfucker. Trying to lighten the mood or something, Senpai gives a joke that isn't exactly easy to reply to. Tono-kun, can you stand by yourself? I can stand, but Senpai, is there really a way to save me? Nope, you're fucked. I can't say for sure, but if I go back to the Vatican, there might be a way. Unlike before, they had a sample, me, to research on, so they should have researched into how to seal Roa's soul while leaving the reincarnated human's consciousness. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure we can totally trust the church. What's that? If there was such an easy way, then why? Tono-kun. Certainly, the church may be able to help you, but what awaits you may be hell. To the people of the church, you and I are both heretics. You will get the treatment in return for helping their research. Although, if you stay quiet about your eyes, you may not be treated like a lab specimen like I was, but I highly doubt that. I'm pretty sure they're going to treat him like complete shit, because he's a vampire, or half vampire. In other words, it'll really hurt? Well, yeah. Yes. And if they still could not heal you, you would be treated as a vampire. I mean, look at what they did to fucking CL. I don't think they're gonna treat you with kindness, Tono. I don't want you to experience those terrible things worse than death. Then why are you taking him to the fucking church? I mean, sure, he's probably gonna... It's not gonna be much better if he turns into Roa, but still, fuck. That's why It's okay, senpai. Right now, we're at a dead end. If there's even the slightest chance, then we have to go wherever. I guess he has a point. But still, I mean, fuck. The church is probably gonna just do the same thing CL tried to do with him and shove a javelin up his ass. And no matter how it turns out, I won't complain, senpai. Even if they kill me 1,000 times like they did with you. No. I won't let anyone hurt you. Please trust me on that. Yeah, I trust you, senpai. I say that, but being a real small-town person, I'm actually kind of worried about things like my passport and airfare. But what are we going to do? Are we going to go to the Vatican right now? No, I will treat you for tonight. Wonder what that means. Roa is a vampire, so when it becomes morning, he will calm down. It would be simple if it were just a matter of taking you to the Vatican, but your problem is something that should be kept low profile. Just like with me, you are something that should not exist, so you have to go to the hidden part of the church. But to take you there, I have to get some permission. Even if we were to minimally purify you, there aren't any places in the city where we could do that. There is only one place where we can purify you in our way in this country, so I have to take you there first. So are you saying we're going to the church tomorrow morning? No, it's not that simple. For an unbeliever like you to enter the Vatican, there is a long and frustrating approval process. So tomorrow, I will go to the church in this country so that you can get a temporary permit. So apparently vampires trying to go to the church in this country is like going to the fucking DMV. Like there's a line, there's a waiting room. It's just a long process is filled with red tape. And that may take a number of days, so please wait in my room until then. I will place a blockade against vampires in my room, so you should be able to last against Roa for a week or two there. Your room? You mean I'm staying in your room? That's pretty much what you just said. Tono-kun, your life is in danger, so please put up with it. Oh, you can at least let your sister know, but please don't tell her the details. Well, it's not like I can tell her in the first place. Then shall we go? We have to separate the row inside of you to start off. That sounds simple enough. She grabs my arm and starts to walk. There really is no trace of her weakness before, but it is for a forced cheerfulness. Senpai really doesn't want me to be worried, so she's forcing herself. Thanks, Senpai. I speak in a low voice so she won't hear me. Here we are. It is a small place, but please make yourself at home. Yeah. Sorry for intruding. Being quite aware that I'm entering a girl's room this late at night, I walk in. CL Senpai's room hasn't changed a bit. Senpai, so what do I do now? Well, first, we will temporarily silence the Roa inside of you, Tono-kun. Well, I say that, but my place itself is a holy ground, so the advancement of Roa's consciousness will be greatly slowed just by staying here. Oh? Then I'm safe as long as I stay here. Yes, if we were to just stop Roa's mind from invading yours, this room should be enough, but... Her cheeks flushing red, CL Senpai hesitates as if she wants to say something more. Oh god. Where's this going? Senpai? What's wrong? Is there another problem? No, it's not what I would call a problem, but it can be dangerous to your life. Senpai? If it's dangerous to my life, wouldn't that be very, very important? Well, you're right, but if I say directly, Tono-kun, is there any part of your body that feels strange? Oh no. Feels strange? Well, I do have inhuman strength right now. That's not what I mean, but don't you feel like this is really hot or I need to let it out or something like that? That is... Well, that urge to destroy was certainly in me until recently. And I did that horrible thing to Kohaku-san. No, I'm fine. I don't feel like raping anybody. Since I entered this room, I haven't heard that guy's voice once. Just like you said, it looks like he'll calm down if I'm in here. But is that the mental side of your problem? That is the mental side of your problem, not your body. CL Senpai still hesitates like she has to say something rather difficult. I'm pretty sure this is gonna get into some not safe for YouTube territory pretty fucking soon. I have no clue. I sit down on the floor to rest for now. Hey, you don't need to stand. Sit down. Is that Tono talking? Okay, that was Tono. Hey, you don't need to stand. Sit down. You must be tired after all that. Without answering me, she looks deep in thought. And then... Tono-kun, please take a shower. Huh? Because like you said, all that's happened... Or all that's happened, so it's strange if you don't wash yourself and calm down. Okay then. Well, but... No buts, Tono-kun. You used my bath once anyway, so please don't hesitate. Ciel-senpai pulls on my arm forcefully. Hey, senpai. I said it isn't good. She won't listen to me. She drags me to the changing area and forces me to take a shower. Of course, by myself. I don't know if I'd be so sure about that. Why don't you join me, senpai? Ciel-senpai is waiting for me in her room. How did this happen? I resigned myself to showering. As Ciel-senpai said, my body is filthy. There's mud all over my arms and neck, and my body reeks of sweat. I see. I locked myself in my room since yesterday. And it was like I was horny all that time, too. Alright. I could tell that. I mean, you didn't need to tell me, so, horny. That's odd. I'm still standing very erect right now, too. Huh? I'm not really excited or anything, so how come? It's so erect down there. Wait a minute, this is weird. Yeah, it's not normal. I'll say that. It's full of blood, ignoring anything I tell it. It's like I'm on Viagra or something. Don't tell me. Since last night, I've been erect. Oh God. Urged by Roa's consciousness, since I attacked that woman on the street, I've always been like this. Surprised Kohaku didn't really notice. I'm pretty sure she probably didn't have time to notice, considering what you did to her. I feel terrified. That's bad. I'm supposed to be safe from Roa's will inside of Ciel-senpai's room, but it seems like my body isn't calming down. Wonder how we'll take care of that. Hey, staying erect for a long time, maybe isn't that a bad thing? It depends. No, not maybe, but definitely. I disagree. In the first place, being stiff for an hour hurts. So if I stay stiff for an entire day, that's just wrong. Well, how do you know, Shiki? That might be... Why do you think it's wrong, but it feels so right? I guess I have to? Wait. What are you gonna do, Shiki? Please don't do anything, and don't do any NSFW things here, please. At least not yet. I speak aloud and get shocked. So I've been stiff all day. Yes, we've established this. Stop repeating it. And since this can't be good, I'm going to whack... Never mind. I'm going to whack off in Ciel-senpai's bathroom. Oh God. You'd have to probably whack off like 20 fucking times because it probably wouldn't still go. It probably still wouldn't go down. It's probably. I'm assuming this is like the same effects as like if you were on Viagra or something. It's just like continuously hard for 8 hours or something, and never goes down no matter what you do. I don't believe it. I can't do such an embarrassing thing, but I'm gonna do it anyway. This is the bathroom, so if I did something she wouldn't find out, but still, this is too miserable. You gotta do what you gotta do, though. But being very erect for a whole day is seriously bad. I think it was calm after I attacked Kohaku-san, so it hasn't been a whole day, but still. Yeah, probably because you fucking jerked off while you were strangling her, yeah. Jeez. Even though I was almost killed by someone I liked until just now, why do I have trouble over such stupid stuff? Well, probably because you're half vampire now, and apparently vampires are constantly erect at night. Or, I guess all the time, I don't know. Screaming out won't solve anything. I give up and decide to let it out. Yeah, might as well. Who cares? Whatever. I leave the bathroom. Hopefully your erection's gone. Ah, you're all clean now, in more ways than one. You really did take a long time, so do you like taking baths, Tono-kun? I like jerking off sometimes, too. No, it's not that, but... I hardly have the strength to answer. I did such a thing that made my dignity literally wash down the drain, but still. So how was it? Could you let it out by yourself, Tono-kun? Oh my god, why? Why? She knows. Senpai, you mean, I can't stop reading this, man. This is too funny. She sighs. I knew it. If you held it in so long, it might not be possible. It might not be possible to release it unless it is Roa's will. CL-senpai starts to blush, and my cheeks flush red as well. Hold it in. It's a little troubling if she says that directly. But like CL-senpai said, no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't get the fire out of me by myself. In the end, I gave up trying to let it out and left the bathroom. Wow. Well, there's only one way to finish this now, isn't there? I'll come out honestly. This isn't a situation where embarrassment should stop me. As you... Okay. Damn it, this is Shiki again. As you say, senpai, my body is strange right now. That's one way to say that, yeah. I mean, I would be a little bit concerned. I swear, but I'm not thinking of any perverted things. I'm not, but my body is just by itself has a hard-on, and I can't really say that I'd rot staying up like that. Okay. I don't really understand what you mean by that, but okay. See? Didn't I tell you? Didn't you tell me your body was strange anywhere? Or didn't I tell you to tell me if your body was strange anywhere? Then you were asking about this before? Yes. Tono-kun, you may not have realized it yourself, but you were pretty excited. No, trust me, I've realized that. I was able to calm your mind, but we have to calm down the body too, or Roa will be able to take over. Oh god, this is getting there, isn't it? This is definitely getting to that part of the game. I see. Hey, tell me about those kinds of things clearly. I feel so stupid not even realizing it until I was naked. You didn't even realize you were fucking erect until we were naked? Wow. If I could say it clearly, it wouldn't be difficult. Oh. That's right. Of course she can't say it clearly because CL-senpai is a girl. Sorry. But what should I do? I think that's pretty obvious. I tried to do something about it, but it just won't calm down. It's like my mind and body are two completely separate things. My body feels like it's not mine, but I can't even get in the mood for it. Jeez, to say it frankly, it's like I have no sensitives, or I have no sensitivities whatsoever. It would be easy if I could just say it out loud like that, but I can't say that sort of thing to senpai. It's too late now. I know. Tono-kun, I brought you here to heal your body. Heal, in quotations. I knew it would be impossible just by yourself. I was the same way. I was like the same way as you were a long time ago, okay? She speaks hesitantly. I see CL-senpai also had the experience of Roa taking over her body. So she knew this was going to happen to me. So I wonder it was so wait, was she just like constantly horny too? Did she just fuck a bunch of dudes to get control over it? Senpai, then you know what I should do? God damn it, Toto. Can I fucking punch you through my screen? Is that possible? Of course. Well, your mind right now is somewhat disconnected from your body. So more than yourself, someone else's skin, someone else helping you will make you feel better. Instantly, as soon as I hear her words, my mind goes blank. Someone else helping me? Senpai. That's what I mean. You may be unwilling to do it with me, Tono-kun, but please bear it. It is a technique to calm the soul, so it isn't sexual. Bullshit. So please don't be so embarrassed. After she says it so directly, I don't know how to respond. I think most people wouldn't really know how to respond. Then, Tono-kun, please wait in the room. I also have some preparation to do. Wait. Senpai, are you going somewhere? Yes, I will also take a shower. I don't want to do it with all this paint on my arms. I thought those were tattoos. Even though she tells me not to be embarrassed, she also blushes. Senpai, we really shouldn't. It's fine, so please wait in the room. I'll prepare myself and go too. Senpai dashes off to change and slams the door. There's no time to stop her. Either way, I can't do anything unless I calm this thing down. I know it's taking advantage of her, but I'll have to take her goodwill for it, or I'll have to take her goodwill for now. Well, might as well, I guess, you know. What can you do? I convince myself like that, and I enter her room. Oh, Tono-kun. Well, do you object to me wearing glasses or anything? I hear her voice from the other side of the door. What? Glasses? Senpai, why are you asking that? Well, I know there are those kinds of things, guys who care about that sort of thing. She sounds very embarrassed. Glasses, huh? Senpai really is concerned about the weirdest things. But her blushing face by the doorway is just too cute. Well, as for me... Oh, God. Alright. I don't know if this is actually important. It doesn't seem important, but you can never be too sure. I like Senpai's natural look. And by the way, we're choosing to basically fuck her with her glasses on or off, pretty much. I don't really think this is important, but who cares? I guess I'll leave this in here. I like Senpai's natural look. Senpai isn't Senpai without her glasses. I think I chose this the first time, so let's just go with that. Why not? Please wear them. Tono-kun, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you very well. I said, please wear them. For a few seconds after my declaration, only empty silence greets me from across the door. Yes, I understand. Then please wait in the room. I hear a knob turn and the sound of spraying water in the shower. Plopping down on the bed, I look down at myself. Okay. I think I know this really isn't, this is pretty much going to be mostly just sex from here on out, so I'm probably just going to skip over this, and, I'll see you guys after I do so. Just hanging out with my family, having ourselves a party. Okay, so that lasted way longer than it should have. I think I can continue from here. I think there isn't going to be any more of, that from here on out, so, we should be safe. In the end, the two of us ended up in bed, staring up at the ceiling without sleeping. If I said something, I'm sure I would not let her go. So without speaking, I just felt her breathing and her warmth next to mine. When morning came, she left the bed. I'm going. I'll be back as soon as I can, so please don't leave the room, okay? It seems like she's brought enough food the last 2 weeks. I'll leave aside the fact that most of it seems to be curry. Please don't run off with some floozy while I'm gone. Oh. I get really jealous. She says a scary thing with a deep smile and exits the room. It's before 5 o'clock in the morning. And somehow before 5 o'clock it's sunny outside. This is how the last Monday in October began. Endless Stone, 12th day, November 1st. The room feels empty without CL here. It's past 7 in the morning. My body still feels tired after everything that happened last night. Monday. Normally, it would be time for me to go to school, but CL firmly told me not to leave this room. It's better if I don't go anywhere until CL returns. Having to tell Akiha I won't be coming back for a while. And to Kohaku-san. It can't be forgiven, but the fact that I have to apologize to her... It's painful to leave those two things aside, but right now I think dealing with Roa takes priority. I pull the sheets over my head. Resisting the tightness I feel in my chest, I fall asleep once more. Has your goal changed? No, the goal itself has not changed. I aim for eternity. I tried to seek out eternity for no reason. That was really a pure, undefiled will. Changed. I've changed. My goal. The goal of attaining eternity has been degraded to a means to an end. How ugly is this? I understand so myself, yet I cannot change my heart. That woman. Because of that woman, I became impure. But what should I do? The human species does not have the power to live for 1,000 years. Mentally and physically, a human vessel cannot resist the wearing down of time. Even if you gained an immortal body as a vampire, you cannot stop the aging of the mind. You can stop the aging, but that is only half. That is only a halt. There is no meaning to a mind which has stopped. I have to exist with the purity of my essence preserved. Unless I can be like that, I won't reach that woman. As expected, I will use the method of reincarnation. Restarting from birth, being myself and dying once more. In this cycle, I can exist while preserving the purity of myself. What I regret is that I've lost my original purity. I, like those other pitiful wretches, am wishing to continue existing as myself, as it is right now. It was the first time I knew hate. Because everything, it was a downfall which would never have occurred if that woman did not exist. That woman? I remember a strong will and wake up. That woman. Throb. Ouch. Throb. This woman I know? Throb. Get. What is this headache? It isn't natural. Ugh. I hold my head with both hands. It hurts. I've never felt pain like this before. My head feels like it's being hit with a hammer. Stop. If this keeps up, I'll split apart. Or it'll split apart. My head. It'll shatter apart. My body convulses. It hurts. Won't it ever stop? Never. It hurts so much that I smash my head against the table. A shattering sound. The glass table breaks into pieces. Blood flows from my forehead. But it doesn't hurt one bit. More than that, this headache comes for no reason. Or this headache that comes for no reason is far more unbearable. I can't even pass out. How many seconds? How many minutes? How many hours will this pain last? Help! It hurts. Trying to do something about it, I stab my hand with my knife. It's no good. It doesn't hurt at all. CL Senpai's not come back yet. I look at the clock and it isn't even noon. It hasn't even been an hour since I woke up. There is another 20 hours until tomorrow morning. Just knowing that almost makes me go insane. This is just like before, isn't it? Just waiting in our fucking room for hours. And then we're probably gonna eventually rape somebody. Throb, throb, throb. I don't even know how long I withstood this pain. I passed my limit long ago. With all this pain, I'll die long before CL comes back. If I'm in this room, this headache will stay. Outside. I have to go outside or I'll go insane. I can't. CL told me not to leave this room. But if I stay here, I'll die before Roa takes over me. I'm saying I can't. My legs head towards the door. For no reason. I really wanted to see the golden moon. I've never seen a golden moon before, and I didn't think moons could be golden, but apparently they can. The lines won't disappear. Looks more like a fog than lines, but okay. I guess Shiki's in Silent Hill now. The wavering in my vision worsens. The night city is shrouded in a white fog. Yep, he's in Silent Hill. As if it were as a city that died thousands of years ago. There's no sign of anyone else. A cocoon that's like a spider's web is everyone on every building. It's terribly quiet, like a dead city at the bottom of a vast ocean. In that illusion, I still walk. Overhead, the large golden moon shines radiantly. Yeah, I think you've got to be fucking... You've got to be hallucinating, Shiki, if the moon is golden to you. Is it the mercy of the moon? My headache has disappeared, and my head is in a daze. Under the moon. As if under a spell, I continue walking. Night hangs over the park. In the middle of my hazy vision, there is one figure that looks clear. Wonder who that could be. For some reason, it seems like the other me wanted this. The moonlight is strong. Under the light, as bright as the sun. There, Arquade stands dressed in white. It's been a while. Isn't it a wonderful moon tonight, Shiki? Arquade, didn't you go back? No, I haven't fulfilled my objective yet. I can't go back before then, can I? Effortlessly, Arquade looks at me with crimson eyes. Psst. My breathing stops in my throat. An unnatural pressure, nothing like when I confronted Senpai. This is the pressure that I feel being confronted as her enemy. I can't breathe. My throat doesn't move. If I do such extraneous movement, she would tear it out at that moment. Stupid Shiki. This wouldn't have happened if you didn't side with that woman. Arquade shows just a brief moment of pity. Then, her eyes light up with pure delight like a happy child. So how is it, Shiki? How does it feel to have Roa inside you? Ugh. I don't want to... thank you for putting that image in my head, Arquade. The white vampire princess speaks with indescribable enmity in her voice. Feeling the danger that sends chills up my spine, I clearly realize the situation. Standing before me is Arquade, who's trying to kill me. Our distance is about 7 meters. Damn it. With an opponent like this, you can't even feel safe with 100 meters, but she's only 7 meters away. What kind of nonsense are you saying? I confirm that the knife is in my pocket and play dumb. It's useless, you know. In the first place, Roa was made into a dead apostle by me. It's very easy for me to tell where the person is who stole my power. I see. Come to think of it, CL said it before. That Roa became a vampire because he had his blood sucked by Arquade. I don't know why. There have been 7 okay, this is probably Arquade. I don't know why. There have been 7 reincarnations before this, but this is the first time this has happened. She doesn't even move one bit. There's no reason for her to come closer, because this is well within her range. Crimson eyes. Being stared at by them, my headache returns again. Throb. Throb. Inside my head, the vampire called Roa is wanting to emerge. Certainly, I can sense Roa. Back then, Roa must have transmitted himself to you. I really don't understand why, though. It hurts. Every time Arquade says his name, the memories of this guy rage in my brain. Throb. 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 Where was it? Deep in the mountains, an old castle. The figure of a solitary girl bound there. Only that is burned into this man's soul, which has already become only a memory. I don't understand. Even though she was a true ancestor, she was not even told the meaning of her own existence, and was only used as a tool to hunt fallen true ancestors. She herself does not receive any wounds whatsoever. The girl painted only in the crimson blood of her enemies. Not knowing words, the woman was just looking up at the moon as if she was some sort of an idiot. Overhead, the huge golden moon. In that withering courtyard, only her figure was distinct. He felt her figure was beautiful. For the first time since he was born. Probably, no, definitely, the only time in his life. Michael Roa Valdemjong fell in love with that white woman. This is the first time. Not an impulse, but truly Roa's heart. The only remaining emotion. Roa's personality had long died, but it continues to exist without disappearing. That eternal memory. I see. That's why He hated Arkwade so much. The woman who stole his purity. Just an instant. He only saw her for an instant, but his heart was stolen. That hated true ancestor that caused his purity to fall. That existence. He hated everything about that white vampire princess. What a mistake. What a mistake it was. Roa hated her so much that he reincarnated so many times and always waited for Arkwade to come pursue him each time. For that, he did anything. He deceived Arkwade, fooling her when she didn't even know she was a vampire, and let her suck his blood. Becoming a dead apostle of Arkwade, he used her power to destroy the remaining true ancestors and waited for her. Why did he not understand? The hate that caused him to reincarnate and wait for Arkwade. That isn't hatred. The man called Roa was so pure he didn't even understand his own emotions. To think about someone else so much makes you go almost crazy. That feeling is very similar to hatred. But merely a single word. If this man called Roa could have been told this feeling was love, he wouldn't have made this mistake. For just an instant, no, for a long time, I saw the dream of this instigator of it all, the man who reincarnated to stay in the present. You're pretty composed. You're in front of me and not even running away. Or did you already give up, Shiki? Give up? What am I going to give up about? I won't lose to Roa. Tomorrow, for sure. Ciel will return. No, until then, I can't let myself be killed by Arkwade. I didn't think you could still bluff around. I really thought over half of you was taken over by Roa already. I see, that's how it is. Her voice sounds happy. I don't know what's so enjoyable, but it seems like she still does have those kinds of human feelings. Then, if I can do something, maybe there will be a chance to run away. I don't know what you think you understood, but I'll settle this thing with Roa myself. I won't lose to Roa. If you say you want to kill Roa, then I'll kill him myself for you. So you can just... I won't listen if you tell me to go back. Shiki, I want to eliminate Roa so I can get back my power. So, you know, if I don't do it myself, it would be meaningless. Then, no matter what, you're going to kill me, Arkwade. But Shiki, the Roa inside you is very weak. He probably can't take away a person's will unless he's born into their body. He somehow managed to transmit himself into you, but that was all he could do. He's only able to live as your dark side. Does that mean that Roa's will is almost nothing in me? Arkwade, that means... Yes, there's no need for me to kill you if that's the case. I'm fine just having the power Roa stole from you working under me. She's saying there's no need for me to be killed. So why did she come to see me? Why does she look at me with those serious eyes? I don't understand. What are you trying to say, Arkwade? I'm telling you to become my servant. What? She doesn't seem like she's joking. When Arkwade and Senpai were fighting, she said it was just a joke. What? That wasn't a joke? No. I like you. So isn't it natural for me to want you to be by my side rather than to kill you? Snap. With that line, my headache pounds more than it ever has before. Roa. The guy inside my head rages against her words. I don't know if that comes from delight or from deep jealousy. If you are willing to become my servant, I will stop Roa from consuming you. I don't think you even need to think about it, seeing how Roa will consume you like this. You say it so simply, but how do you intend to stop this Roa inside me? Huh? The only one who can stop Roa is you, Shiki. But that method would mean your death. My method is simply strengthening you. As long as your will is stronger than Roa's, then it doesn't matter how much he rages in you, right? Something bursts in my head again. Roa keeps raging. Don't let her fool you, he rages. This woman wants to make you her puppet. I take a deep breath. I won't believe Roa's words, but even I can understand. The Arkwade now is slightly different from the one I knew. Certainly, what she says might possibly stop Roa, but A heart strong enough to resist these headaches means a heart that is so strong it won't feel anything. I take off my glasses. I take the knife out of my pocket. I take the blade out and hold it at eye level. Shiki, I refuse. Sorry, but I won't be yours to possess. Because Ciel is going to come back. I see. Then I guess it'll just have to be by force. A hard footstep cracks through the air. You killed me once, so I always thought I should pay you back. Her white figure rushes forth with a gust of wind. In that instant, the fight begins. And ends suddenly, probably. Clang! Her claws meet my knife. Under the golden moon, even if she is my enemy, her figure is still beautiful. Clang! We repel each other again. To be honest, I can't even see her movements. Clang! We repel each other once more. Arcwade isn't serious at all. But still, it should be easy for her to rip off my arms and legs. Clang! We repel each other again. My body moves without thinking. My arms and legs, this body, with just the intention of not dying, fends off Arcwade's claws by itself. Tick! My lips curl in irony. I don't want to admit it, but it seems my body has become beyond that of a human's. In the dead of night, it seems Tono Shiki has become like Shiki, probably able to easily jump off the 3rd floor of a building and be just fine. Clang. But this is it. From the very start, I knew I couldn't win against Arcwade. First of all, I can't see any lines on her. I have no way of hurting her. Arcwade said at once that during nighttime, there is nothing which can cause her death. Clang. She hits my knife. With just a swing of her arm, I fly through the air. I manage to land on the ground and ready my knife. No matter how much I look, I can't see any lines on her. Damn it. What nonsense you are. Yes, I am so right. In the deep night without the mercy of the sun, facing the princess of the moon is too reckless. Ha, ha. My throat is burning. My heart feels like it'll explode. I realize that since I saw her tonight, I was under the pressure of her crimson eyes and I haven't been able to breathe well. Have you realized it yet? She isn't even out of breath. Even though I'm gasping for air and my heart feels like it'll stop, she's completely relaxed. Jeez, you really are stubborn. If you had that much strength, you should have went ahead and killed Roa. What are you saying? Gasping for air, I managed to suck in air. Kill Roa? That means to kill myself, right? Well, to fight and kill myself rather than running away may indicate a strong heart, but you don't seem to understand. Shiki, your eyes do not kill the body, but the meaning is existence itself. The death of things, those points, are not something that kills the body. It does not mean you are killing their life. That kind of power is very common in this world. Shiki, your unique eyes, they kill the meaning of things. What is destroyed is its existence. The extinguishing of life is only a side effect that comes afterwards. With your power, it is possible to kill the soul without harming the body. Usually, a body without a soul will cease to live, so it is like suicide. But that's different for you right now, right? Because you have 2 souls in one body. Well, it's always the case for the weaker one, that the weaker one loses. You do not seem to be about even right. You do not seem to be about even right now with Roa. I suppose there is a high probability that both of you will disappear. Hey, wait. What do you... No, I won't wait. I hear a sound from behind my head. Her body pushes up against my shoulders. I'm down. In an instant, without me knowing what's going on, Arcwade has pinned me down. Oh god. Arcwade glares at me without speaking. Her body weight against my shoulders. She stops as if hesitating over what to do with me. I gasp. But it might have been just her silence. This close. Now that we're this close, I may be able to see it. I stare at her body. The core of my brain screams in protest, completely unlike the pain of my headache before, as if it really were tearing itself apart. But it's no good. I can't read the death from an existence like Arquaid. Daytime might be different, but at night she is close to being a perfect life form that doesn't even carry the concept of death. What do you intend to do with Roa, Arquaid? You said you wouldn't kill me, but as long as I live, Roa will still be alive. I don't care about a deluded Roa. Yes, that's why I could have let you go, Shiki. Oh, you don't have to hold back. Go ahead and let me go. Don't worry about me, and go home, back to your daddy. Is that what Shiki just said? What the fuck? Okay then. But you know, isn't it natural for me to want to take back my own power? And more than anything else, I do like you. Squeeze. The body weight on my shoulders becomes even heavier. More than killing you and destroying Roa, I want to take you in. So, I won't kill you, her red eyes seem to say. I can't believe it, but it seems I really like you. That's why I'll save you. I won't suck your blood, and I won't do anything you won't like. So please listen to what I tell you, her red eyes say. Those are, without a doubt, her true feelings. Oh god, what the fuck, game? Why are you making me do this? I don't want to do this, why? But I like Arquaid. Damn it. Obey Arquaid or don't obey Arquaid. Obviously, we want to go with the second choice here. We don't want to obey her, but that could end badly for us. But it could also end badly for us if we obey Arquaid too, so I don't think we want to do that either. So let's go ahead and be a fucking idiot. But I can't listen. She might not be on guard right now, but she might not be on guard right now as the perfection is fading from her body. Shiki? Or do you hate me? Her eyes look straight at me. I look at her face while being pinned down. Sincerely. So strongly it might burn my brain. I don't hate you, Arquaid. Really? She sounds very happy. My forehead is burning. As my brain throbs horribly, I definitely see just one line of death. But I have to refuse. The one I love is Ciel, and not you, Arquaid. Her eyes brim over with anger, but before then, I slice through the line on her neck. Fresh blood spilling from her neck, Arquaid collapses. Slipping out from underneath her, I get away. I'm out of breath. I'm not hurt, but I can't run in this state. It's Arquaid. She should be able to heal such a wound and will come to attack me again. Arquaid? She doesn't even move. Blood flowing over the ground. Her white body is covered in vermilion. No way. Did I kill her? What? Arquaid, Stopping my legs and tried to flee, I try to rush towards her body, but gasp. One arm. One of her arms on her collapsed figure, like a spider's leg, stands up on the ground. In that instant, the whole world freezes over. I will. From her neck spills her blood and her breath. Her arm tenses. Kill you. The vermilion blood continues to flow. Her body lifts slowly from the ground. I will. Heavy, repeated breathing turns into laughter. Her white body stained in blood. She raises her face. I can see her eyes gleaming between her golden hair. Her eyes are pitch black, and in them glows a fierce, fiery red. I will kill you. Oh god, oh, holy shit, what the fuck? Arquaid? Her eyes are looking at nothing. She tries to lift herself up with one hand, but every time she collapses back down onto the ground. She slips on her own pool of blood, and each time her body gets redder. Over and over. She tries to stand up, slips and falls. It seems as if she's enjoying that cycle of failure. Just wait. I can't move. Her voice, her figure, her will flows compulsorily into my head. My will is flowing, fusing, merging. The whole world spins around me. In the middle of it all, her image dominates. That's right. I've never felt such shame before. I've never been so disgraced. That's why it's funny. I can't even imagine how much pleasure I'll get. Oh, that's Arkway. Damn it. I've never felt such shame before. I've never been so disgraced. That's why it's funny. I can't even imagine how much pleasure I'll get when I take this anger out on you, Shiki. Destroy. 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 Slowly, completely, gently, beyond comparison, cruelly to the point of numbness, I'll violate your life. That's right. The instant I tear off your limbs, rip open your chest and pull out your intestines, biting into your neck as you ask for mercy, chewing through your eyes and spreading your brains on the ground like butter. Just wait. I'll kill you soon. Smiling, laughing insanely, Arkwade wallows in a sea of her own blood. I can't move. This isn't good. Even Roa can't move. If I stay here, I really will be killed. I have to escape. It doesn't matter where. If I don't get away from her quickly, or from here quickly, I will be killed. But my legs won't move. Maybe they know that no matter where I run, she'll kill me. Tono-kun, what are you doing? This way. That voice. That voice frees me from fear's grip. Senpai? Just hurry up. Before she recovers, hurry. Ignoring my bewilderment, she grabs my arm and starts to run. Hey, Senpai, why? It doesn't matter. I'm the one who wants to ask. Tono-kun, you unfaithful cheater. After I told you not to leave your room, why did you go to meet Arkwade? No, this isn't the time to be calling me an unfaithful cheater. Senpai, that's not it. I'm sorry for leaving the room, but I couldn't resist it, so I went outside and Arkwade was there. Jeez, I'll hear your excuses later. Now we have to hurry. CL keeps running. This direction. It seems like she's heading for the school. After running here, CL finally stops. Senpai, what the hell is going on? I understand why we got away from Arkwade, but why did we come to the school? Here, nothing else will get destroyed. Please go into the school. Please go into the school building ahead of me. What? Why? Arkwade is coming. Please escape, Tono-kun. Arkwade is coming, so is she going to chase us this far? I don't think that'll happen. Certainly, she was pretty screwed up that time, but, please listen. Oh, damn it, that's Shiki. I don't think that'll happen. Certainly, she was pretty screwed up that time, but, please listen without getting angry. She really is a good person. I overdid it earlier, and she got pissed, but it seems she recovers and calms down. If she recovers and calms down, she should... It's useless. In the first place, Roa, who is her enemy, is inside of you. And, in addition, you wounded her that much. Right now, she's turned into a bloodthirsty vampire. She probably won't turn back to the Arkwade you know until she kills you. What? She'll be done healing soon, I imagine. She mutters and grabs my arm. We might have a bit of a chance inside the school building. In any case, to protect you, I have to settle it with her once and for all. CL? When she is active, her subordinate Roa also gets active. To suppress Roa, we must let her sleep or fend her off. So, defeating her here is killing two birds with one stone. Let's go, she says as she pulls me into the school building. At night, the hallway is illuminated only by the moonlight. I think back to the events of last night. It seems I have no good memories whatsoever of my school at night. Please go up to the second floor, Tono-kun. Fighting her is my duty. No. This is my responsibility, so you go up to the second floor, Senpai. I'll settle this. You'll probably get torn apart. Tono-kun. I'll get mad. Ciel glares at me, but she seems to be getting more timid than angry. Senpai? Tono-kun, you know about my body, right? No matter what happens, I won't die. But a trivial wound would be fatal for you. Certainly, you might be able to defeat Arcwade using your eyes, but before that, she would just shred you apart. Tono-kun, didn't you even say it yourself that you'll make me happy? So I beg of you, please don't die here. But, Senpai, by yourself you can't. Don't belittle me, please. I've already exterminated scores of vampires before. When it comes to defeating vampires, there's no one better than me. She strikes a confident, gutsy pose. But I see the tips of her fingers shaking. Is she scared? Even for her, who has exterminated numerous vampires. No, because she knows Arcwade isn't a normal opponent. No, Senpai. Even still, I don't want to leave Ciel by herself and run away. Before I can voice that thought, she presses a finger to my lips and stops me. Tono-kun, you shouldn't say that. Please listen to my selfishness. For once, I want to protect you out of my own will. If I don't do that, I'll never be able to face you with a smile from my heart. She says that with tears brimming in her eyes. Tono-kun, I came back to this early because it was no good. Tono-kun, I came back this early because it was no good. There isn't a way to help you at the church. The only thing there were ways to try to use Roa to their advantage, and there wasn't anything that could help you as his host. I see. Oh well, it can't be helped. It's not something for you to cry about, Ciel-senpai. It's pretty obvious that was all they were probably going to do with Roa. No. If only I was better, I could have found something more, but I couldn't. That's why the only thing I could do now is to slow Roa's advance. It hurts. Even though I know the pain you're going through, It hurts. Even though I know the pain you're going through, I'm only selfishly thinking that I want you to be by my side as long as possible. I don't want to see her cry. I embrace her so I won't be able to see it. Tono-kun? It's okay. I want to be with you as much as I can too. No matter how much it hurts, I'll fight Roa until the very end. You weren't being selfish. I'm the one being selfish. But that... Don't get me wrong. I don't intend to lose to Roa. Before, Arcwade said something weird. So maybe there just might be a way left. Ciel, I won't lose, but my chances of stopping Arcwade are slim. That's why I leave it to you. You're unbeatable against vampires, right? Yes, thank you very much. Ciel's arm around my back tightens. As we hold each other, I try to put my lips onto hers. Then, Ciel hops back like a rabbit. We can't kiss. If you do such a thing, I'll be too happy and wouldn't be able to concentrate. So let's just keep it as long as a hug for now. Yeah. Then I'll go away, but if you get in trouble, just call out for me. I'll come right away. Ciel nods silently. I put my trust in her and turn around. Please wait. Did you forget something? Yes. Tomorrow, let's go play. The three of us, with Inoue-kun. We will make up for that one time. She says so with a fleeting smile. I'm glad. I'm glad that our promise meant so much to her. Yeah, then it's a promise. I stick out my hand. Yes, please keep it this time. Ciel's hand touches mine. After a vigorous shake, she pulls back. Now, please stay away. Her recovery seems to have completed just now. Yeah. Nodding, I really turned back to Ciel this time. Or I really turned my back to Ciel this time.